What up, YouTube? This is Gary Children 74 coming at you once again. This is my new boxing channel. I don't have my name yet for it, but I'm finna download this video after I get through. Well, today's subject is about Devontae Davis. I forgot his Muslim name, so excuse me. So I'm just say Devontae Davis right now. Devontae Davis, and versus they want the upcoming fight in Saudi Arabia between the Devontae Davis and Devin Haney. But you got a few guys on their YouTube channels trying to say the fight shouldn't be made because Davis is too small to fight Haney. It's not, Devin Haney is too big. He's walking around at 170 and all of that stuff. Tank has fought people bigger than Devin Haney. Then they're going around saying he's a natural 130. He's not, because Tank can no longer make 130. He said it himself. That's why he's up at 135. You got too many YouTube know-it-alls swearing up and down that Tank shouldn't fight Haney. The reason why they don't want Tank and Haney to fight because they're scared Tank gonna lose. They don't want that to happen. So these know-it-alls are getting on here saying all type of ridiculous stuff that don't make sense, thinking the rest of us don't know nothing. We just listening to them. No, they don't want to see the fight. The money is there because the Saudi prince is putting up the money. He wants to negotiate a deal with them coming to fight in Arabia. It's not about taking a fight away from the America. It's just that the Americans do not want to put the money up for the fight that the Saudis will put up. Okay? That's what they're not telling you. Leonard Ellaby is not going to put up the money. And he cannot guarantee Tank a $40 million fight like the Saudis can. So if you don't take the fight with Haney, Leonard Ellaby cannot guarantee him a fight of equal caliber or more money. Not at all. There's nobody else for him to fight to make that kind of money in the division. I don't care who they name. Devin Haney is the person they want to see Tank fight. Maybe Shakur Stevenson. That's it. They don't want to see him fight nobody else, not even Frank. Okay, Frank is good. He's on the come up, but he ain't good enough for Tank for us, a lot of people who's willing to pay to see the fight. So if the fight happens in Arabia, the money is there, and Tank would be crazy to turn down $40 million. It might be more than that. You're dealing with the Saudi prince, so you know they're going to put the money up. They got it. So, hell, Leonard Ellaby ain't going to put up that money. And I think that Al Heyman is an advisor. I think he will advise Tank to take that fight for the money. You got to be crazy to turn down $40 million. Whether you get a loss or not. So all these YouTube guys saying all these little worthless advice about what Tank should do. He shouldn't fight Haney because Haney too big. That's a lie. Haney done fought people bigger than Tank. Tank done fought people bigger than Haney. So there's no excuse on that. It's just they need to sharpen up their skills and just do it. This is the fight they've been waiting to see between Haney, Tank, and Shakur Stevenson. And Garcia and Teofimo. All of them got to fight each other. There's no more talking. Now you got Amazon Prime and you got the Saudi Prince. Now is Amazon going to put up the money for the fight? If not, they go to the Saudi Prince. Because he's willing to put the money up for the fight. So the money is there, so there's no excuse. There's no excuse for the fight not to happen. Unless somebody's ducking. And I don't think Haney's not ducking. And I don't think Tank ducking. It's either Tank's people want him to duck. Haney. Oh, he ain't fought this. He can't generate that. The money is there. That's all you need. The people going to watch regardless. If you got the money put up for the fight, everybody going to watch. So there's no excuse now. Leonard Ellaby can't use that. He can't fill the stadium up. Yes, he just beat Regis Prograis, right? So he can do that. So we don't need no more excuses. It's time to get the fight happen. We don't want to see Tank fight some people. We fight somebody that we know he can beat. He need to go ahead, make that deal with the Prince, and him and Haney need to get it on. We don't want to see him fight no more mediocre fighters or some fighter we never heard of. That go for Haney too. Fighting these fighters we never heard of. Haney's willing to fight. He's willing to fight Tank. Tank is willing to fight Haney. But it's not them. It's the management. It's the promoters getting in the way. They won't stand to make no money because the prince is there. So if the Saudi prince is the one that's putting the money up, and he's guaranteeing the money that they can fight. They can make this big fight. They can do it. So if everything work out in the deal, it shouldn't be no promoters and managers getting in the way because they not putting up nothing. But they sure in the hell gonna try to take a big ass chunk out of whatever they both of them make. But Haney is his own man. Tank is not. So you got to be careful. I don't think Al Heyman will try to rip Tank off, but I don't know about Leonard Elby. I don't know what he gets out of it. I don't know what his position really. But anyway, I think the fight can be made. I think it should be fight. They should be fighting sometime in 2024. We shouldn't wait till no 2025 and 2026, or they past their prime. Now they trying to get them to fight now. No, fuck that. Because one of them easily get a loss between now and then. So I hope neither one of them lose. But I'm just saying, shit can happen in boxing. We know how boxing is strange. Anything can happen in boxing. So I'm sick of these. Want to prolong it. He needs a tune up. He don't need all that bullshit. The man is a goddamn it professional. He knows how to fight. He knows how to move. He knows how to study an opponent. Okay? You don't need a tune up fight every time you get into a championship fight or a big time fight. And it's up to them, but that's my opinion. But I think that Tank and Devin Haney should get it on. It's what they're waiting for. Another year to go by and talk about, just keep talking and fighting fighters that they shouldn't even be in a ring with, mediocre fighters, these fighters that nobody ever heard of, they low-ranking fighters, or they got a good record but nobody ever heard of them. You know what I'm saying? Or we don't want no upset to happen either, because that could happen too. One of them get knocked out by somebody. Now they done made the person that knocked them out a superstar. So we don't want that to happen either. So we want them to get it on while they can. Because it's the managers and the promoters that's messing up everything. It's not Haney's side so much, it's Tank's side. Wahid, I can't think of his name right now. Wahid, his side. That's messing up everything. They don't want to see Tank fight Haney because they scared he might lose. They don't have no confidence in him. They want to milk him long as it's possible. He still would be good if he do lose the fight. So what? They don't want that older goal. Neither one of them. It could be a draw. You never know. Well, it's going to be an exciting fight. It's going to be a tactical fight because Haney going to make it a tactical fight. He's not just going to go in there with guns blazing. He's going to try to outbox Tank. That's his method, to outbox. That's that Mayweather style, to outbox the opponent. Take him to deep waters and drown him. But somebody that can hit hard as Tank, I don't think he'd be able to do it. To me, it's going to be like a Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier fight. But Tank got power in both hands, not just one hand. So it's going to be a good fight. And yes, I'm going to watch it. If they do have it on whatever, when they have it, I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic fight. But you got a lot of these YouTube suckers on here talking all that junk about, oh, he shouldn't fight because I'm looking at the weight. It ain't about the money. It ain't about this. Yes, it is. You don't want to see Tank lose. That's all it is. I don't want to see him lose neither. But I do think this will be a good fight between these two. And the money they finna make, if they put the deal together, Leonard Ellerby, like I said, cannot guarantee that money nowhere else. They cannot guarantee it unless they're going to put up the money through Amazon Prime. That's it. I don't see him doing nothing else. Okay, because Leonard Ellerby cannot guarantee this money, that Tank will ever make this money anywhere else fighting nobody else. You think Tank going to turn down $40 million to go fight somebody who less than him? Because ain't nobody else going to put up that type of money to watch him fight some mediocre fighter. That's not going to happen. But this is Gary Childers coming at you live. I'm coming up with my new boxing name. I got it already, but I'm going to hold it until I lock it in. My new boxing channel is coming soon. Look out for it. We're going to talk about boxing 24/7. I'm watching these other guys with their channels. I said, you know what? Let me get a channel too. Damn. I've been bullshitting around, watching all of them with their boxing reports and talking about their sources. We know where their sources come from. And anybody can get those sources, if that's what they call sources. But look out for me.